The Edge at 11 starts now.
Well, tonight on The Edge, a local nonprofit searching for answers after their trailer was stolen over the weekend.
Yeah, that trailer was filled with expensive and difficult to manufacture racing chairs for kids with disabilities. Fox 2's Lauren Edwards joins us live now with more. Lauren, this is terrible.
Absolutely, Dave. That's the perfect word. This is all very much terrible. The Agape Project holds special races around town, giving people with disabilities an opportunity to be athletic and live life to the fullest. Now they can't, and they're devastated.
Yay, Emily! Woo! Emily is a very social person. She loves people. She loves to be around family and friends.
20-year-old Emily Sitek is one fierce competitor.
Especially when she's being pushed by her brother or one of her aunties. She loves that. She just lights up a room when she sees the people she loves. So that goes for the people at school, all of her friends and teachers.
Mom Kim Duda says Emily, who has cerebral palsy, started competing last year and loves it. She's taken home some hardware too, but everything came to a screeching halt this weekend when her chair, her joy, was stolen.
I just couldn't believe it. I can't believe there's anybody that would do such a thing.
It's really heartbreaking to not be able to go do the next few races because we don't have our equipment.
Philip Smith of the Agape Project, a nonprofit that makes it possible for Emily and others with disabilities to race, says he was devastated. Smith says Saturday morning their trailer was parked and locked up in Troy when a black pickup truck pulled up and drove off with it.
There's a lock on the ball of the hitch. You can't move it. You can't hook it up to anything. That was a heavy duty lock, so this was definitely someone that knew what they were doing.
Smith said inside was their equipment, including 9 chairs valued at $6,500 a piece.
We're not concerned about the who or the how. We just want the equipment back. So if whoever has that equipment, if they can do an anonymous drop off and let somebody know, hey, there it is, we'd love it.
The Agape Project filed a police report, and now they're praying for the best outcome.
The quote that someone told me this morning that made me smile a little bit was, you know you're doing God's work if the devil starts to interfere.
Now, the Agape Project says if you hear of anything or know of anything, please give all tips and information to the Troy Police Department. And they're also taking donations, so if you want to help them get through this very difficult time, you can head to fox2detroit.com. A link and information is posted. Reporting live here in Troy, Lauren Edwards on The Edge.
In the meantime, Lauren, there's really nothing they could do to replace it. I can't imagine they could just go out and get new bikes. Are these custom made?
You know, they're custom made and they cost a lot. They cost over $6,000. But I think more than anything, Dave, is the simple fact that they can't even participate in the next race.
Right.
Next race is August 23rd, and they can't do that. So with all of it, it's just so devastating for them.
Yeah, we know how much that means to everyone involved. So, yeah, if you're seeing this, just do the right thing and give them back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Stopping, he's stopping, he's stopping.
A Hazel Park police officer dashes out of his squad car to chase down a couple of suspects. Michael Hobson and Michael Robinson are accused of using a U-Haul to smash into a marijuana processing center on John R. and Milton on Friday. And police say before they robbed the place, they kidnapped and tied up a security guard.
And he was approached by several armed individuals that removed him from the vehicle at gunpoint. The security officer was then duct taped. His hands were duct taped. His mouth was also duct taped. And he was placed back into his own vehicle.
We're told the guard was able to break free and nobody was hurt. The thieves got away with 40 THC cartridges. Hazel Park police are still trying to find 4 other suspects connected to this crime.
I heard a big old boom, and it just shook the whole house, and we jumped up, me and my family jumped up. We didn't know what happened.
Neighbors on Detroit's west side waking up to a fiery crash with a car flipped over on the front lawn. This happened early this morning on Rockdale and Majestic. Police say 2 teens stole a car, took it for a joyride, and both of them are now facing curfew violations and other charges as well. Their parents could also be fined under the city's new curfew violation laws.
Took a piece of our heart. You took a piece of our heart from us. We will never get that back.
Families of the victims speaking out after a vicious crime on Detroit's east side. Police say Jakari Williams was hosting a pool party on Fleming Saturday night when a fight broke out and a man pulled a knife. Williams' mom says he was stabbed to death when he tried to stop the suspect. Another innocent bystander, Tisha Payne, was also stabbed. Payne's and Williams' families honoring their memory and calling for justice.
As a mother of a 5-year-old daughter who she loved very dearly. She was just a beautiful person with a beautiful spirit.
Wonderful guy, big guy. He's a big teddy bear. He's a mama's boy. He's a mama's boy. Everybody love him. Everybody love him, and he love everybody. And I'm not just saying that because I'm his mom.
Well, 2 other people are recovering after they were also stabbed. Police say they've identified the suspect but haven't arrested him yet. A new round of criminal allegations at Hamtramck City Hall, now shining a spotlight on 2 city council members.
The duo now facing election fraud charges. The Michigan Attorney General's office says Mohsen Sandman and Mohammed Hassan forged absentee ballot applications between July and November of 2023, leading up to the city's general election. Fox 2's Charlie Langton spoke with a former Hamtramck mayor about these allegations.
Do you think there's more?
I think that the whole city thinks there's more. And we've seen charges like this brought before, and this has been part of the conversation in Hamtramck among residents, among voters for, at least for over a decade.
If they are found convicted, they both could face up to 5 years in prison. Ford is making a major announcement centered around electric vehicles.
The automaker says it will be able to manufacture a new EV model starting at $30,000. Yeah, the Model T midsize pickup truck is slated to be released in 2027. It costs $20,000 less than the average price for an EV. Ford is also implementing a major overhaul to its assembly line. The system will be 3 different lines that converge into one instead of a single line. It's all part of a $2 billion investment into the company's Louisville plant, with another $3 billion plant near Battle Creek set to open next year.
There's some breaking news that we're following on Detroit's east side after 4 people are shot.
Fox News' Dave Kinchin live on the scene right now where the assistant chief just spoke moments ago. Dave, what have you learned?
Well, this is a crazy scene. We can tell you that right here on East Jefferson. The good news, all the victims are stable. I'm going to step out of the way. We'll give you a lay of the land here. The 7500 block of East Jefferson is where we are. If you know UAW's Solidarity House, it's not too far from this area. This is the route that you would generally take, one of them to get to Belle Isle. If you know this stretch of East Jefferson, this is all taking place at a senior apartment complex here. Cops say that the call went out of 2 people shot. They came here. They found 4 people shot. The early information, and police stress this is early in the investigation, they tell us that there is a person upset that there were people having a party, playing loud music. There's a cookout that was taking place outside this senior center apartment complex here. There were shots fired. We're told that 3 people ended up getting shot. One of those people shot, tackled the shooter. The shooter then dropped the gun, and then it was an elderly woman who picked up that gun and fired in self-defense. Police believe that person struck the shooter in all of this. Let's go to sound from the assistant chief here who gave us what we know.
This is a shooting that is so ridiculous in nature that you can't even explain it. We're having incidents again when people can't resolve common issues. You don't have to resort to a gun because somebody's playing loud music. It's just irrational. And we're having this, when you're in your 70s, this should not be what's going on.
Yeah, all these victims are in their 60s and 70s. Again, this is a senior apartment complex here on East Jefferson, 7500 block, not far from the UAW Solidarity House, if you know the area. And police got a call of a disturbance. 2 people shot. They came here. They found that 4 people were shot. The suspect upset over apparently a cookout and some loud music that was taking place outside the facility. And that's when shots were fired. Police found 3 people were shot on on scene, and we're told that one of the victims tackled that shooter. That gun fell, and then it was an elderly woman who grabbed the gun and fired a shot, striking the original suspect in this case in self-defense. They are talking to that woman. Again, everybody's in stable condition, so police say for as chaotic as this was, it really could have been a whole lot worse. Reporting live along East Jefferson in downtown Detroit, or near downtown Detroit, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News on the Edge.
Well, Dave, just to clear something up, so they were just cooking out or playing music in the front of this senior complex, and then this person just walks up and fires? I mean, was there any security sometimes at these senior complexes?
It appears it was in the back area where this was taking place. It does sound like this is an area where people do gather and on nice warm nights like this to cook out, to play some music, to get the barbecue going. And apparently this individual was just really upset because of the loud music. And this is an issue that we understand has been going on for some time. And it just finally turned to gunfire. And again, police saying this is another incident of people not being able to resolve conflicts peacefully, and then guns come out. And amazingly, 4 people shot but in stable condition tonight. That's the word.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, like you said. All right, thank you so much, Dave, for that.
Yep.
Turning our attention to weather, skies are clearing out after some storms rolled through earlier in parts of Metro Detroit.
But we're hearing there could be some more rain headed our way tomorrow. We do need it, Stephanie. I mean, it is pretty dry out there.
It is, yeah. A lot of folks around the area seeing really crunchy lawns. Now, we don't necessarily need the storms, but we'll take the rain however we can get it at this point. It was warm today, if not hot for a lot of spots. Low 90s was what we hit, 91 degrees, the average at 82, and the record at 99. So we were a little bit closer to the record today than the actual average. And we're going to continue to see another hot one through the day tomorrow. Live look over the city, and it is clear, it's quiet. Temps are in the upper 70s right now here across the board. So a lot of us still relatively warm, considering we're well into the 11 o'clock hour here. As we head through the rest of tonight, mainly dry conditions. We have a few showers and thunder showers out near the Chicagoland area. That's going to steer clear of us, at least for right now, which is great news. 73 degrees tonight for an overnight low. Now tomorrow, it's almost like another rinse and repeat type of day. We see daytime highs hit the low 90s. We'll see shower and thunderstorm chances develop just after the 3-4 o'clock hour. Some of those could potentially turn strong to severe. We do have a low end severe weather risk tomorrow. Development happens just after 4 o'clock. It's going to continue even well into the 10 o'clock hour. So here are some of those storm chances. By midnight, those pass, and we should be in store for a relatively quiet Wednesday and Thursday, but it's just going to get downright hot once again tomorrow. Feel like temps low to middle 90s. Humidity levels are sky high tomorrow, but they slowly begin to decrease Wednesday. Thursday and Friday look relatively comfortable, but then by this upcoming weekend, the heat, humidity, and storm chances return once again with highs in the 90s with storm chances through about next Monday.